He's not going to be able to walk.
Where's your hand?
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. Walk forward. Today is Cecil's 70th birthday.
Wow.
We have a whole show full of surprises. He has no idea what's happening. He can't even really walk or see.
All right.
First surprise is we are going to go in the studio. The first surprise is in there. Come on.
Okay.
All right. Keep
All
on
right.
coming. We hope you guys, if you have your friends tune in to this show, it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, come here this way.
Okay.
Oops,
All
there's
right.
a couch there. Sorry.
Where'd I go?
All right. Stop. Turn around.
Okay.
Let me get your...
Okay.
All right, there you go. Happy birthday!
All
We
right.
have decorated the set for you. The One Stop Party Shop donated all the stuff to decorate our set for today.
Hell.
We have a lot going on today. You don't want to miss it. Can you see? Put your glasses
Yeah,
on.
I can see now. I can
Can
see. Yeah.
Fantastic.
All right, I didn't know what was going on, believe me.
That's right. All right, lots going on today. First, we need to check out our weather. We'll be right back.
All right, so some showers and storms are expected later on this evening, but that's not the case right now as that warm front is well north of our area and we introduce some very warm temperatures. Good afternoon, I'm meteorologist Zach Covey. Let's talk about that storm threat. It is from this line of showers and storms riding along the cold front, now arriving in Atlanta. It has shown some new signs of organization, and this combined with our very sunny skies, as you can see on our visible satellite, the clouds have kind of scoured away, is now leading to the ability for some more instability to be added to the atmosphere. You can see that here on our Dunes Realty Garden City camera. Plenty of sunshine, something that wasn't anticipated. We thought a little bit more cloud cover than the sunshine earlier due to the available moisture. Because of that change, because we are introducing a little bit more instability and the line is strengthening at this hour across Alabama and Georgia, the Storm Prediction Center has issued a marginal risk. Basically, that's saying that some isolated severe storms could be possible later on this afternoon from Florence through Darlington, Bennettsville, and Laurinburg, all the way through Conway, North Myrtle Beach, and Whiteville. Now, the main threats from these storms actually stem from the wind shear. You can see these low-level winds in blue coming out of the southwest, and the upper levels mainly coming out of the due west at a much faster rate. So we have a lot of wind shear, but not a lot of cape, just a little bit of energy. That's the storm juice, that, if you will. The more cape we have, the more storm juice, the more available energy you have for these severe storms to form. So we have a lot of shear, some lift with that cold front, but just not a lot of instability. It will be a low-end severe storm day. And the impacts, well, it really be wind and heavy rain. Some lightning strikes are possible, and an isolated, very, very weak tornado cannot be ruled out with this storm. The threat, very minimal. I'm not expecting it, but it is non-zero. Let's go ahead and time this out. The cold front expected to arrive just to our west around 4 o'clock, reaching Laurinburg, Bennettsville, and Hartsville around 5, 6 o'clock, moving through Darlington, Florence, and Dillon, and approaching the Grand Strand between 7 and 8 before we finally clear out. Not a lot of rain with this. It will be a quick mover, about 1/4 to 1/2 inch of rain in some areas. Myrtle Beach Marathon looks absolutely gorgeous, by the way. Sunny skies, but much cooler temperatures on the other side of this front, as well as very windy conditions, not only for the Grand Strand, but also for the PD.
All right, weather looking okay for right now. You know, warm weather, that's my thing, but not today on your birthday. All right, it's Cecil's 70th birthday today. It's going to be a big surprise show. Let me tell you something. He has no idea what is happening.
I really do not.
On this show today. Do you have any plans for your birthday, first of all?
Whatever my wife and I have tonight, we'll be going out somewhere for supper and all. And,
Okay.
You know, something like that. And she gave me, you know, a couple of new cameras. I have 3 cameras in my house.
Okay.
She gave me 2 more cameras.
That's a public service announcement to everybody that
that's right. Come to
he
my
has
house,
cameras.
you're gonna be on camera. That's right.
All right. Well, are you ready? So we're gonna play a little game. Okay. We're gonna play a little game when we come back from commercial break.
Okay.
We're gonna start the game. All you got to do is listen to me. Okay. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. Stick around. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, ready to play a little game?
I'm ready. What?
All right, we're going to play Who's at the Door.
Oh, good.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Are you nervous?
Can I see them?
You can. Come on. First people, come on in.
First person.
Hey, come on.
Wait a minute. You get all the guys.
Come on around. Let's go sit down.
All right. See, I didn't know what was going on. I promise you I didn't know what was going on. Happy birthday. Hey, boy. Thank you.
All right.
Good to see all of y'all.
Y'all have a seat.
All right.
Cecil, you want to stand right here?
I'll stand right here with the guys. Okay.
All right.
Wow,
Sounds
I
good.
didn't know this. I didn't know all these guys were coming. These are some guys. We have a little meeting on Wednesday night, a little friendly get-together, and these are some of the guys. And I appreciate y'all coming.
Yeah.
Now y'all know I'm actually 70 years old.
And you actually know that he does work. That was the one question I got when they were saying it out. He did ask that, that you actually do work.
I do. Yeah, I do work.
Yeah, you do. In between naps.
For a little bit of time. All right, somebody said that they had a story. It's an appropriate story. Somebody want to go?
Well, I just said that I really always remember, and I had met Cecil originally at a car show a long time ago, and he's always been nice to my grandson and everything when he comes out there, and we always have a good time, and he really makes the kids feel welcome and comfortable, and I just really respect that in you, and I just wanted to say happy birthday and glad I could be here and be a part of this.
I appreciate it. Why didn't you tell me about this last night? I couldn't tell you together last night, all of them.
I had to leave the meeting a little early.
I know it.
That's right. So. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was just. Anybody have a funny story about Cecil that they would like to share?
I bet you Robbie has one
Okay,
about
Robbie.
pizza.
Well, I said it had to be. I said it had to be PG-13. So.
Okay. It is.
Yeah. All right.
Oh yeah. Well, Cecil delivered some pizzas for my kid's birthday probably about 10 years ago.
It was.
And they still talk about Mr. Cecil delivering pizza.
That's awesome.
They thought they were special.
So you guys get to meet every Wednesday night. How long has that been happening?
Oh man.
18 years.
17, 18
10 for me.
years. Yeah.
All right, but from what I hear, actually not what I hear, what I know, that meeting is all the time. No matter what is going on,
No, we don't.
they meet
We
on
don't
Wednesday
meet
nights.
on Christmas Day.
Yeah, that's
Christmas.
right.
But anything else going on, you guys keep it consistent. And that's really the only way you've been able to do it for so
Anniversaries.
long.
Valentine's
Valentine's Day, yep,
birthday, it doesn't matter.
Cecil's world.
Yeah, our
we
wives
live
get a
in
little
it.
upset with us.
Well, I didn't know if it was a Cecil rule or if it was a everybody rule, but I think it's fantastic. And that's the way you build friendship, and I think it's really awesome that that's what you guys are doing.
I ain't kidding.
We
I tell
definitely
you,
have a special bond.
we do. And I tell you, I appreciate all y'all guys coming because, you know, somebody could have mentioned this last night.
And guess what?
At least you got
I'm glad they did. Good job, guys. Now
Couldn't
you
do
know
it.
that they can keep a secret if you ever have anything.
I'm not kidding you. I cannot believe it.
Yeah,
Hey,
they
we're
can keep a
we're
secret.
good at not telling the truth.
That's
Your
right.
wife's
That's
watching,
right.
Robbie. Your wife might be watching.
No, watch out. All right, so this was surprise number one. Who is at the door? This is Wednesday night. Guys group that Cecil is a part of. And there are many more surprises coming up in just a few minutes. We'll be right back.
Wow. That was pretty good.
Pretty good, huh?
Pretty good.
All right, well, that's just the beginning of it.
Okay.
Get ready, okay?
I'm ready.
Next, we are playing a little game called Who's at the Door? Today is Cecil's 70th birthday, and we wanted to invite you to celebrate with us. So let's turn this way.
Who's at the door?
Who is at the door?
Here
Come
they
on in.
Who's coming? Charlie, my boy.
Happy birthday, my friend.
Thank you, Charlie. How you doing, buddy?
Good. Good to see you on a special day today.
Oh, man. Charlie and I
right.
went to school. Have a seat
Let's
over there,
let's
Charlie.
have a seat.
Well,
Sit
sit on
right
that
here
one.
for me, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Charlie and I
We'll
went
talk
to
a little bit.
school together. He was in dental school, and I was in broadcasting school down in Atlanta.
That's right.
And that was 68.
How many years was
A
that?
long time ago. 50 years ago.
Yes, 50 years ago.
Wow. Why didn't you call me and tell me about this?
There wouldn't be any
was
surprise.
You were threatened.
I love it. I love it. Charlie, tell us a little bit about yourself and the time that you've known Cecil. Tell us a little bit about your friendship.
Well, as he says, it's been 50 years, but it has been a short 50
It
years. Knowing him is absolutely wonderful.
Yeah. It's fun, right?
It is.
All right.
It really, truly is.
The waterworks may start in a few minutes, so just bear with us.
Yeah.
These are friends that you have had for a really long time, and we wanted to bring them on because we wanted you to know just how much we appreciate you and everything. So, Charlie, you know, like we said, tell us a little bit about what are some of the things you guys have done together, the things that we can talk about on the air.
Well, that limits it a lot there. No, we have had a wonderful time through the years. He's been very supportive of myself and my family. It was greatly appreciated.
Fantastic.
Well, I tell you, we did a lot of things down in Atlanta when we were going to school. A lot of things. I can't talk about some of them. But we did a lot of crazy stuff.
That's why I
Charlie
stay away
just made
from
this red stuff that looked like blood.
Yeah.
And so what we did, we went out and laid on the street like we'd been hit by a car. And people riding by was screaming and hollering and everything.
No, they
That was just one of the mild things.
How old were you at this point?
How old were we, Charlie? 16?
We were
20,
19, 20.
Wow.
Man.
That doesn't sound like something now. I feel like maybe you've gotten a little wiser than that. But at
Yeah.
19, I can only imagine what you were like
You
at
can't
19.
believe some of the things that we did. Charlie's from McCall, South Carolina, and I remember the day he wanted me to come over and have dinner with him, his mom and dad. I said, "What you do?" He said, "I'm going farming." I said, "You're a dentalist." Daddy ran a big dental office. I
Right.
said, What I said, "I want you there. They won't holler at me if you there." So I went over
love
to
it.
dinner that day, and Charlie told me he was going to be a farmer. I said, "Go ahead, boy."
Guess what? From the story, I've heard this story many
Yeah.
times, and it's nice to put a face with a name as well. But I've heard the story a lot of times that they were supportive of you in doing that. Correct?
They were.
They were, which is awesome. And did that maybe help that Cecil was
He
there?
did, because they thought the world of him.
Fantastic.
Well, I
All
tell
right.
you, it's just amazing to have you here, buddy, because I don't know how they came up with all these people. I don't know. They just, you know, and we were in a little meeting last night, and these guys didn't say a word.
I heard
to
about
me.
your
They
meeting.
didn't say a word.
But see, you think I don't know the passcode to your phone, but
You
I
do?
might. You'll never know.
I thought I was the only one that knew that.
You never know. All right, Charlie, thank you for coming. Really,
Thank
really
you
appreciate
so much.
it.
A
Thanks for
privilege
being
to be
with
here.
us.
Tell Kathy I
Absolutely.
said, "Hey,
I
buddy."
will,
All
buddy.
right.
I will.
Hi.
Thank you.
All righty.
All right.
We got more.
More. Wow.
Are you excited? How's
I'm
your heart?
ready.
How's your heart feeling?
I'm ready.
All right, sounds good. We will be right back. More surprises. Cecil's 70th birthday. You don't want to miss it.
All right, the 70th birthday I'm remembering so far. It's,
Right.
It's amazing what you've got lined
That's
up.
a milestone birthday, and I will say, Brandon, I know Brandon gives you a hard time, but Brandon, it was originally his idea, and then I
Really?
started putting it together. We've been doing this for a couple months. So, you just never know how long I've been listening or asking questions, all right?
All right, I'm ready.
So, who is behind door number 3, interview number 3? Let's find out, all right? Ready?
All right, I'm ready.
Let's see.
Joey,
You know I've been here.
how about it, buddy? Some Darlington boys. Hey, Larry.
Good to see
How
you.
you doing, buddy?
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Have a seat right
Y'all
there.
have a seat. Move over there, Larry, right on the crack on the edge here. Joey, come over. Well, Joey and I, Joey and Larry and all of us, grew up right down the street from each other in Darlington. And Joey's ran Joe's Grill in Darlington for how many years? 60 years.
Wow.
He finally doesn't have a job anymore.
Is that the place Joe's
Joe's Grill
Is
in
that the
Darlington.
place you said you used to always take your dates?
Everybody, you hang out there. That's where you
Yeah,
go.
that's what he told me a story about that. the
And
other
even
day.
Larry, when he had a date, he went there.
Thank you.
Larry's retired now.
Right.
So, everybody.
Right.
Well, how in the world, nobody I talked to you the other day, Joe. Why didn't you say something? You didn't know anything? You couldn't say anything, huh?
Me?
Yeah. You would.
You know me.
Joey's not good at keeping secrets.
He kept
I
that
can
one.
keep a
He
secret.
kept that one.
Well, I told
He must be
everybody
good.
else.
You told everybody else.
Just not Cecil. Joey, tell us a little bit about growing up with Cecil, you and Larry. Anything fun you want to talk about or that you can talk
Well,
about?
I mean, we grew up 100 yards from each other, and it was kind of like, he was kind of like the brother I never had. But way back when he'd be, working at the TV station, phone would ring 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm on the way.
Joey, good
Come on.
with
he would?
There'd be a fire, there'd be a murder,
He did.
there'd be a robbery, and I was a cameraman.
And Joey would
Instead
help.
of having to do a one-man band, you got to go with
To
them.
this day, anytime something big happens,
He
that's the
calls
first call.
He calls me and tells me about it. Let me tell you something on Joey first. When I was learning to drive, and my grandparents were gone, they raised me, I'd be out driving the car around the block and all. They came back, Joey told on me. He'd always tell on me.
Couldn't keep a secret. There it is.
know,
There
that's
it
right.
is. That's right.
Couldn't keep a secret.
Larry.
I remember riding with Cecil we're 5 years difference in age. It seems like nothing now, but it seemed like 20 years then. And as I was telling Joey coming over, I remember Cecil had a record player in his car.
I still got it. I still have it.
He liked music, and that started me liking music. But he would take us for a ride in there, and you listen to all the 45s and all the good music, beach music. Now is what they call it. But that's what I remember about Cecil is
It was
got me started with music.
It was 1965, and I paid $66 for an all-state record player, and I still have it.
I was going to say not much has changed because working with Cecil, we're together all the time. We drive a lot together and everything. Guess what we're listening to? 50s, 60s, and 70s,
That's
right? That's all we
love
listen
it.
to.
And we do car shows every weekend, and
That's
just
right.
have a lot of fun on it.
Awesome.
I tell you, this is real. You did really good
Thanks.
so far.
All
We
right.
got some more. We got more. Coming?
I don't know. See, you don't get to know
I
everything.
don't
That's
get
the
to know
problem with
everything.
Cecil. Today has been, not the problem, but
Yeah, it's just I didn't know
he
what
has
was
been
going
in
on,
the
and I didn't like
office
it.
losing his mind because he didn't know if he should set up or what he should do. Or he texted me last night, wanted to know who he can call, and I just said, calm down. I can handle it because today is about you. Today is your birthday. Thank you guys for coming up.
Yeah, I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it. Any
Really
other stories
appreciate
on me? You got anything else?
Well, we'll save some JC stories I know about.
oh.
Those can't
Yeah,
be
I
told.
remember
but
a few
You want to
JCs
talk
are
about WBTRs one time.
This
was
was
your
that
radio
was when we used to
station.
play like we were on the radio back when we were young before we got into broadcasting. We would talk and make a recording, and I was listening to some of those the other day on my reel-to-reel, and we read out of the newspaper and then we'd play a song and and call it WBTR 1600 radio.
I love it. That's great. Well,
That
and
was
that's
the
the one
old
he
days,
said he
yeah.
was listening to it. He's like, man, I thought I was good. He said, I was bad.
I was listening to a 68 tape the other night.
He said-
and I found all my reel-to-reel stuff.
Looks like you've done pretty well for yourself, though,
I have.
in that many years.
70 years old today. Thanks,
70,
Larry.
man.
All right.
Thanks, Joe.
Appreciate
Alrighty.
it, geezer.
You old
Appreciate you,
geezer.
buddy.
All right.
Thank y'all.
The show is not over yet. We've got more coming up. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Cecil's 70th birthday today. A special surprise show just for him. We're playing a little game called Who's Behind the Door. So far, we've met with his Wednesday night crew.
Yes.
We have met with Charlie Love.
Yep.
We've also met with Joey and Larry, and
Some
we've got more.
Darlington
Now,
boys.
this is
Got
somebody.
more?
This is somebody you probably know pretty well. I'm not sure.
This is my life. I'm ready.
This is your life.
Okay.
Okay. Who is behind the door?
I don't know. We're going to see.
Let's see.
That's it. My wife?
Birthday.
How in the world did you get her here?
Surprise, surprise.
Hey, darling.
Here. There we go.
Wow. How you doing, baby?
Happy birthday.
Come on in. Sit. I can't believe she agreed
Sit down
to
right
come.
here. Come here.
Oh, we
Wait.
standing
Come
here?
here.
Oh, standing here? Okay.
Because Brandon, wait a minute.
You got more?
I don't
Okay.
know.
Brandon?
Brandon, is there somebody else there? Yeah? All right, come on in.
Surprise! Hey, buddy.
Wait a minute, there's more.
Hey, buddy. Happy birthday, man. Good to see you.
Oh, look at here.
Oh! We've got other folks here.
Golly. The whole family, everybody.
Happy birthday!
I told you not to make me cry.
I didn't think I could help it on this one. Y'all, here,
okay.
y'all kind of sit on
Hey,
this
y'all
couch
just sit
for
there.
me.
Go ahead.
Tucker and Vera, sit on laps if you want. Head on over, Lynn. Everybody sit on this one if you can.
Can you get
All right.
Let's get over. Let's get over.
There you go. So this...
Wait, didn't I talk to you this morning, last night?
This is Deborah, Cecil's beautiful wife. It's also Jeff, Vera, Tucker, and Lynn. That's his son and the grandkids.
Wow.
We couldn't have a show without having you guys here, and I really appreciate you making it work. Taking time off work, school off. I really appreciate it.
Well, I couldn't believe it. Jeff texted me this morning. He said, "Happy birthday, Dad. I'll call you later." You know, and I didn't think about this.
Of course you did.
We
It
wouldn't
was a
have seen
surprise.
We wouldn't have missed it.
I thought you had to
We wouldn't have
work.
missed it.
I took the day off. I fooled you.
Surprise.
Wow. Golly. Vera, did you all get out of school today?
Yep.
Just for Granddaddy?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. And guess what? You even got them on TV like you like.
I always
all
like
the
to try
time.
to get them on once a year on TV.
I texted Jeff a couple months ago and said, you know, can you guys come? Can you make it work? And of course, the text back was absolutely. So, pretty cool. I kind of want to know a little bit about. Let's hear about the grandkids. Let's hear about what you guys are doing. Are you swimming? What's happening in your life right now? Swimming. Let me hear, Vera.
I swim for the Marlins of Raleigh, and I am in the 3rd age group so far, and it's really fun.
Is it?
She
Awesome.
swims unbelievable laps. I couldn't do one.
So what are we doing? We've been playing what sport? What sport have we been playing? Basketball.
Went to one of those games when we went there not too long ago.
Yep.
I love
And
it.
do
Good
that.
stuff. We just finished the 2nd season of basketball. We played 2 seasons this year.
2
Wow.
seasons.
A lot of fun.
And Vera, what grade are you in this year?
I'm in 5th grade.
5th grade, and then Tucker? 2nd grade. All
They're
right,
getting
buddy.
older.
If you
Very
can't tell, Cecil, Jeff, and Tucker look very much alike. If anyone has ever noticed, there's pictures in the office, and you can almost not tell the difference between the two. Jeff, how's work going?
Going very well.
Going very well.
yeah.
Awesome. Got some new stuff going on. I know we don't have to talk about all of it, but
Yes.
now, what you guys going to do for the day, for the weekend? You have any big plans?
Some more surprises, maybe. I don't know. We're going to hang out. We're going to hang out a little bit.
You gonna be here?
We're going to hang out and let's see what happens. Yep.
We're not
Wow.
going to just drive and then turn
I
around
didn't
and
know.
come
I didn't know.
back.
And Deborah-
Maybe go to Brussels.
Wow. Deborah, my wife, I was wondering what we're going to do tonight. She never told me. We never said anything. And oh, boy, this is nice. It's very nice.
Good surprise.
The best birthday ever. Like that kid from that commercial.
I love it.
Best day ever.
Best day ever. I'm
Wow.
so glad.
It is so good.
We just
Man,
wanted you to know just how much you mean to all of us, and bring in the people who are important in your lives. Yes, I had to do a little digging to make it all work. Me and Deborah were talking a lot, but guess what? I can't call her at the bank, so I had to call her. I can't call her cell phone at the bank, so I've been calling her at the bank, just talking to her.
Well.
But it's been a lot of fun trying to plan it and diving into your past a little bit.
It has. Very good. I thank all y'all for coming. I promise you. 70th
right.
birthday will be a day I won't forget. I promise you that.
We hope not.
And we're going to have more things together.
Yes, sir.
Boy, we're going to have fun.
That's right.
fun.
All right.
Thank
So
y'all.
being on the
All
end of
right.
the show means you
Just
get to
hang
wave
on.
goodbye. So hang on one second. We hope you enjoyed today's show. Check it out again 10 o'clock tonight on the CW21. Tomorrow, another great show lined up for Friday for your weekend. Have a great day.
Wave them bye. Tell
See
them
y'all
bye,
later.
everybody. Bye.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.